Good morning from Universal Orlando. This is day 3. This is our last day here, and we are going to Universal Studios first. And Becca is going to have her 100th coaster credit. She wanted Velocicoaster. It didn't quite work out because one of the rides required a kid.
And we don't have one,
yeah.
And I did not want to I felt really weird asking people. I did ask someone. I think he would have let me, but his kid ended up being a little too tall himself. So,
yeah. And
it just felt a little kidnappy, which was weird.
But Becca's 100th credit is going to be
Escape from Gringotts.
So it's about 25 after 8. The ride opens at 9. So we're going to
try to get as close to the front of the line as possible. Yeah. You know, us and everyone else. So, oh.
You excited? You're on 100th credit, coaster credit.
Yes. My original plan, before we came, was to get it on one of the Harry Potters.
Oh, and then you said...
And then I thought I was going to get it on Jurassic. Velocicoaster.
Alright, we're getting ready to get on Escape from Gringotts. So we just got off of Escape from Gringotts, and it was Becca's 100th coaster credit. We're trying to get the track.
It's gonna go! It's gonna go! That doesn't get old.
Yeah. What'd you think? Did you enjoy it?
That was totally worth it for my 100th. I'm gonna say Potter fan or not, that is fun, but it will make more sense if you are familiar with the story.
Right.
Would you agree?
Yes.
Because you're not as familiar with the story.
Right.
But it was a roller coaster. It was like the 3D
dark ride.
experience. It was a dark ride.
Yeah.
I would even say there was an element of dive coaster in there where they hold you like this.
Oh,
and you know the track is down there, but you know. So it's a little bit of everything, and you have no idea what's coming. It spins. Loved it.
Definitely recommend. As most of the rides.
Jonathan's like, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Next up is Men in Black Alien Attack. We just rode Men in Black Alien Attack. It's a dark ride with...
It's a shooter dark ride.
So it was fun.
Yeah, I liked it.
I would say I like it better than Boo Blasters on
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I got a way better score than he did.
And yeah, that's fine with me. She normally doesn't. So
no, he normally kicks my butt.
But I still don't know where the targets are on that
I don't
one,
need no stinking targets. I just shot at stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, the cool thing, like all these rides here, is the theming. So we went into like a lab. They had aliens, and
it was very Men in Black themed.
Yeah.
If you've seen the movie, you know, and that's it's Universal.
Right.
So if you've seen the movies, you get the references. If you haven't, you don't. But it's still cool. I have seen these movies, so I got the references. But I mean, you can still have a good time even if you don't get them. You haven't seen the movies, so don't feel you have to watch all the movies before you come here. Although you can if you want to.
Next up, we're going to go on the Simpsons Ride. We just got off of Simpsons the Ride. That was okay. It wasn't definitely not one of my favorites. I think it kind of I don't know, it was a simulator, so slightly motion
sick.
yeah.
A little bit. And I mean, it's one of those things. I did not grow up watching The Simpsons. I don't really.
I did, but
yeah, I didn't. I don't love The Simpsons. I know who the characters are. That's about it. And so it probably was more. It made more sense probably to you.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't know why this guy is trying to kill everybody. But I mean, they did explain it. But it just, yeah, it just made me a little motion sick.
And we had about a 15-minute wait.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I would not wait an hour for that.
Definitely not. Next up, we're going to be doing the ET adventure. We just got off of the ET adventure. It's a dark ride. It's I guess it's suspended. I noticed it was kind of suspended. You're on a bike and you're
ET's in the little basket in the front.
Yeah, so I liked it. It was all right.
It was okay.
Yeah, nothing spectacular, but
I'm not sure exactly how ET saved his planet. I guess his mere presence, but I'm not sure. But it was really pretty.
The theming was nice. They had a.
It was visually very well done.
Had an introductory video with Steven Spielberg and E.T. Next up is Woody Woodpecker's Nuthouse coaster. Becca's going to set this one out, so I'll be getting a coaster credit without her. I just got off of the Woody Woodpecker's Nuthouse coaster. It was all right. It was a typical kids coaster, and so just wanted to get an extra coaster credit on that. Next up, we're getting ready to get on Transformers the Ride 3D. We just rode Transformers the Ride. We actually
we did a single rider.
There was a 35-minute wait for regular, and we did single, and we got to, it was basically
I had a station wait.
Yeah.
I mean, I was walk on, and you had a station wait.
Yeah.
Because we got split. Of course, you know that's single. The joy of single rider, but that was a ride that I mean
similar to Spider-Man. Kind of. I think I like Spider-Man maybe a little better.
Okay, so that was definitely not worth the 35-minute wait to me.
Yeah.
Of all of the rides in that genre, it was my least favorite.
Okay.
I felt they were really heavy on the, we're just gonna jostle the cart around, and that was kind of.
Yeah, I rode with a family. A mom and her I think it was two daughters, and they were screaming.
Aww.
It made it fun though, kind of.
Yeah.
But they were screaming in a high pitch.
But still.
That made it fun. Yeah.
I was just like, I only know who one of those Transformers are. I was like, I'm pretty sure the yellow one is Bumblebee. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm like, apparently we're fighting for some city, and I don't know why. And I don't know why the bad guy is a bad guy, except he just seems mean. So again, I guess if you're really into the movies and the, you know, it would probably be a lot more enjoyable. Are you trying to improve your posture?
I'm trying to stretch. But I think we're gonna get lunch next, so right over there.
Yep, right there.
We're going to have lunch at Mel's Drive-In. We're at Mel's Drive-In for lunch. I got the bacon cheeseburger with onion rings, and Becca got the grilled chicken sandwich with french fries. One thing that was nice, there's quite a line, but what you can do here at Universal is use your mobile app and order online and just get your table and wait for it, and they'll call your name when it's ready. So that definitely is an advantage.
Yeah, and we got here a few minutes before noon, which meant the lunch crowd hadn't really hit yet, but it is definitely hopping in here now.
We just finished lunch at Mel's Drive-In. Pretty good. I had the bacon cheeseburger, which was pretty good, and the onion rings were okay. Nothing special.
I had got the grilled chicken sandwich with French fries, and I think his meal was better than mine. The chicken was bland, the fries were bland.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was a healthier option, but you know.
Nice place to come and relax.
Yes, it was fun, kind of just hanging out in that sort of 50s diner vibe. I like that. So I would recommend, just maybe not the grilled chicken.
Yeah, air conditioning is always a good thing, so, and they have it there. And
yes.
Seats are pretty comfortable too.
No reservation required, but they probably fill up.
Yeah. We just got off of Popeyes and Bluto's.
Hold on. We just got off of Popeye and Bluto's Bilge-Rat Barges.
And we got wet.
Novel thing. Getting wet on a water ride. So I
enjoyed it though. Did you?
I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Definitely would recommend on a hot day. It was a 25-minute wait for us, which was reasonable. Actually, it wasn't even that long. That's what it was scheduled at.
Like more like 10 at that.
15 tops. I mean, it moved pretty quick. So I think Jonathan is going to go ride another water ride. I am going to find some place to get a nice cool drink and sit and wait for him.
So that'll do it for another day at Universal. We went to both Islands of Adventure and Studios today. Again, we bought a park-to-park ticket every day for the 3 days. So if you come, I recommend probably a park-to-park if you want to experience everything.
Although, I mean, you could probably do one park one day, one park another, and do a park-to-park for one day if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, the price isn't too much more for park-to-park.
Just depends upon your budget.
Yeah. All in all, it was a good time.
Yes.
The heat took a big toll, and the crowds, they were more than I expected, was hoping. Monday was pretty bad. Tuesday, I think, might have been worse. Yeah, and Wednesday is probably the least crowded of the 3 days.
And it's still crowded.
So maybe another time of year is probably better to come here. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's definitely
off-season.
Especially for if you don't like heat, just come in the winter and maybe early spring or something. So,
sweating.
But tomorrow we'll be at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay.
Yay!
And thanks for watching, and until then,
I got my 100th credit!
Becca got her 100th roller coaster credit.
And until then,
we will
see you on our next adventure.